Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, because I know it's mostly you up in here, Boolski. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel, Amitrippinornawtarotbooking, Not Tarot. My name is Cockfrost, but you could call me the Ghetto Nun. So Divine Masculine, yes, I'm here to do the what the fuck is up with you reading for the next 7 days. I do cuss in my readings and give no fucks about it, so if you do, please get the fuck on. I do start all of my cards upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals because that's some bullshit. Also, I did pre-shuffle, but I did not lay any cards down just yet. We're going to do it together. Please keep in mind this may or may not resonate with every single Divine Masculine. Get no fit nugs. Info for private readings will be below the video. Please take the time to check out our community board. It's like the farmer's market for all the nuns and high priests where they have their businesses, purposes, gifts, etc., posted. If you'd like to submit your business for the bulletin board, please check the info in the description box below the video. If you find that the convent is not for you, please look for the nearest exit mark. Get the fuck on. Watch it on the way out. Hit the alley. You'll be back in Tarot Land. Thank you to everyone for all the bookings, donations, likes, subscribes, comments, shares, purchases to my website, and pledges to my Patreon. I love you, Tom. Divine Masculine, there's a lot of people riled up. I don't know what they're riled up about, but they're all riled up. Like angry, agitated. I feel like they're confused. They don't know who to place blame on. So people could be wanting to place blame on you or some shit like that. But something gets somebody riled up in the next 7 days. You could be stuck in this, but you're about to be released from this. So it's people could be grouping you in with some body, you know, like, oh, they hang out with so-and-so. Like this type of shit. You're like, no, I don't. You know what I mean? This type of shit or something. Or you're related to some people and you just kind of got lumped into something. Something about a lump sum. Or you got grouped into something. Somebody also out here, the reason why some of these people are agitated, Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine, is because they had the opportunity to either... I feel like they had the opportunity to separate, leave you alone, and they decided to, or stop doing something, and somebody decided to keep on doing something, and something backfiring on somebody, and that's what's got a bunch, they don't know who to blame. That's what got a bunch of people agitated. They did some shit, they failed, okay? They failed, okay? And so now they want to, like, blame somebody, but they can't blame you because you're free, or you released yourself, you don't work here anymore. You moved out, you and that woman been broke up. It's something where somebody cannot place blame on you, G. Like they know it was their fault. Or you do. I don't know, but we sticking with you, buddy. Okay? As far as, I feel like you on the good side of this shit. Somebody is about to lose their job as well. Somebody gonna get called in the office or something. It's gonna be a lot of people, or this interrogation. Somebody's about to, a bunch of people about to get called into like some interrogation or into an office or something. And they gonna be stuck there for a while until they reveal something. Yeah, it sounds like interrogation room to me. Yeah, I feel like somebody is gonna be talking to the police in the next 7 days. They are. Yeah. Somebody gonna have to stay too. Somebody think they going home and they not. In this whole police situation. Okay? Oh, hey, let's move on. Give me some messages for Divine Masculine. How he'll be feeling about himself and the energy he's going to be in the next 7 days. Because it's wild already. Alright. The internet. This your net worth is what that card is as well. But it's also just the net, internet. Somebody's going to be disappointed about their money in the next 7 days. This the monkey's ass. Okay? That's like Rafiki when he doesn't hold Simba over the ridge. I don't know what he was out there doing. But he missed the whole point of him being, you know, like the one to bless the new cubs and shit. Out there drinking with them baboon bitches. And he like, fuck, man, yeah, this like somebody else baptized Simba or blessed Simba. And then when Rafiki came back all drunk and fucked up, he lost his job. We don't need you drunk blessing cubs out here. Yeah, somebody out here is a disgrace. Okay, Divine Masculine? Somebody out here is a disgrace and shit. Okay, I don't know what, I feel like it has something to do with money. Your net worth or their net worth, some shit like that. Something about networking as well. Whatever this is that somebody fucked up, because that's what this feels like. Somebody fucked up. Because this monkey has boo-boo stained on his arms and shit. That's why his arms ain't the same color as his fur, because he like to play in shit. Okay, and it just got stuck on him like that. Yeah, whatever this is, this gonna be stuck on somebody. So Rafiki will always be known as a drunk fool and shit that missed his chance to baptize and bless Simba. He'll just get that title. Somebody else gonna get a title like that too. So it's like, oh yeah, I know Michael and them. Like, ain't that the one that fucked up the deal with so and so? That's how somebody's gonna be remembered. Oh yeah, I know James or Jackie and shit. Ain't them the ones that got locked up fucking around? Like, their whole legacy is done. It's connected to bullshit now, or how they fucked up, or you know what I mean? How they are a disgrace to something, or how something could have been better. Like, oh yeah, didn't they take over so-and-so's company? Like, yeah, that shit ain't been the same. It's like some type of bad something connected to something, okay? So, I don't know if somebody tried to get you caught up. I'm so caught up. Yep. Trying to usher you right up in some bullshit, boy. Okay? That's why I feel like maybe people are upset that they couldn't catch you up, that you didn't get caught up, and they did. Because it's a bunch of people pissed off, okay? And whenever it's a bunch of people pissed off, it's because they all fell for something and you didn't. That's the energy it's giving me and shit. Because if they hadn't fallen for some shit or got mixed up in some shit, there didn't be no reason for them to be mad. So they lost something and you didn't. You were smart enough to see through something. Yes, or you will be in the next 7 days. Give me another one here. Give me another one. Oh. Simmer down now. Simmer down now. So I told you it's people agitated or they pissed off, G. Okay? You may catch somebody's in like a fit of anger or a fit of rage or some shit like that. This could be somebody, kids, just, I don't know. That's damn sure somebody kid that's a sore loser after losing the basketball game. That's number one. Number two, because if it was this way, I'd be like, damn, somebody kid ready to get out there and get the dunking on you motherfuckers. Like, let's go! It's game time! Right? If the little boy came out first. No. This little boy lose, okay? Somebody lose out here and shit. And this is somebody being a sore loser. It's like we deflated the ball, we tied their shoestrings, the other team, which is you, Divine Masculine. These people are saying we tied your shoestrings together and shit. We put vegetable oil all on the basketball court. Like, how the fuck did he still fucking win? Yeah. So it was a lot of people in on something trying to like destroy you, pretty much. It was a lot of sabotage going on, okay? Or yeah, it's been a lot of sabotage going on. And I feel like somebody is realizing like they've lost. I feel like it's taking them a long time to realize this. Or somebody was too sure. Like, like, I'm sure we're going to get them this time because we did this, or I did this, or I pretended to be this. I did a new profile pic. I hired, like somebody was sure. Raise your hand if you're sure. Whoever this is got must stains under their arms, or they real funky, or they got some like type of sweat problem and shit. Whoever this is, okay? This motherfucker going to be mad in the next 7 days. It could be another man that you smoke with, or you could play video games with this man. This could be a brother or a cousin or your daddy. Shit, I don't know. Your son, your homeboy, okay? Somebody out here is a sore loser. It's somebody that tried to stay hidden too. They're not gonna be able to hide it. You gonna catch that. It's like somebody like saying some slick shit. You gonna catch that shit. Like, what, motherfucker? Like, yeah. They're not going to be able to hold. So whoever been pretending to be something or whatever it is that they've been doing, they're not going to be able to do it when they find out that you didn't fall for something. They're going to be so outraged, or they're going to get sloppy with some work or some shit where somebody going to tell them themselves. They are. Okay. Give me another one. Yeah, the stamp card is stuck is what this is. Somebody could be in the military as well. A high school kid stuck. I don't know. I feel like somebody stabbed somebody, okay? Be aware, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, of violence in schools and shit, okay? It's about to, I don't know. They carrying blades and shanks and shit to school and all types of shit, okay? So I don't know. Some high school kid gets stuck though, and that to me like stick your ass. So that's what this says to me, okay? So shit, I don't know. It's like an argument with some kids or some shit like that on like a basketball field, court, baseball, football. I don't know what it is, okay? So y'all little kids, they crazy shit, okay? An argument can turn deadly these days. Tell your kid that shit. Even though they know, it's just like they feel like it can't happen to them. And it doesn't say the kid passes away, but they damn sure get stuck, G, okay? So I don't even know what that's about. Let's move on. Whoever this is that you catch in a fit of rage or anger because you got away from something, or you released yourself from something, whatever or whenever you catch this person won't know that you've seen them or that you caught them or you know. But whenever you find out or whatever you find out, this is going to stick with you, as far as you'll never forget it. You know what I mean? You can't believe they said it. You can't believe they slept with that other person. You can't believe they stole the money. It's like some shit like that. Like, you'll know before this person knows that you know. Yeah, you'll know about this, that this person did this before they know that you know that. And then when you find out, like, they get like upset or mad or whatever because they weren't able to steal or keep doing something to you, you'll never forget that part. It's not even the fact that they did whatever they did, it's the reaction. Yes, their reaction is going to stick with you. So it's like you finding out somebody been cheating on you the whole time, and before all that they were like, oh, I love you, baby, I love do, right? And after you catch them, they're like, so I don't give a fuck, I never fuck with you anyway, motherfucker. Like, you know, like it was a whole front. That's what's gonna stick with somebody, because they gonna be like, you been playing me the whole time. Like, did this bitch really love me, or did she just really say she been, you know what I mean? Like, damn, so what was the whole thing in the beginning? Like, was that fake too? That's like a broad saying that. I ain't never liked your ass, I was playing your ass the whole time, stupid. Yeah, this type of response from somebody, right, is gonna stick with somebody. Somebody gonna be stuck on that shit. Fuck the fact that you even cheated. I can't believe you just said that shit. Like, for real? Yeah. The truth comes out in a fit of anger or rage or an argument or something. I don't know if all these people arguing together. I don't know if you just sitting on the couch eating popcorn. I don't know if these people arguing about you, okay, and you just ain't around, my G. Like, what the fuck going on here? Ooh-wee. This could happen at dinner. I heard it's a mouthful. Yeah, this happens at dinner or some shit like that. For somebody, like a bunch of people eating dinner. I don't know. I hope it ain't at a restaurant, the way they getting all loud and shit. But it could be, or a sports bar. Somebody stuck on a sports bar. Or billiards or something like that. I don't know. Maybe somebody could be opening up like isn't that what they call the billiards? Where they have like pool tables and stuff like that. But everything's on the internet. So I don't know. Maybe that's why somebody mad. Like, they still opening up shit that people can do online. Well, you can't play pool online and shoot darts online. So maybe it is a good idea. I don't know. Maybe this sticks for whoever that's for. Yeah, maybe. This looked like more so. Let me see. Department of the Air Force. Yeah, but it says 1947. Somebody should outdate it. Because I was going to say maybe so, but I personally wouldn't open that up. I would be like, well, what else you going to put with that shit? Like, I know you ain't just got no darts and no pool table. Like, you need some other shit. You need boba, motherfucker, or something. Like, it's infusion time, okay? You gonna have to be able to get your dog a latte or some shit like that. Like, you're gonna have to mix something up, because I could go play pool any motherfucking where. Somebody's ideas out here are outdated. Divine masculine, divine feminine. This could be why somebody don't like you, because you're like kind of fresh and new, you know? You're a critical thinker, but you're also a free thinker at the same time. I feel like you have incredible ideas, you know? Things that haven't even been thought of yet. I feel like you're a easy learner. Like, you catch on this shit real quick, and if you add to something, it's usually pretty good when you do. Like, you're an enhancement to things. Yeah. Whatever somebody else on this shit, like old news and shit. That's why I'm like, you could, you know? It's like I was thinking about opening up a veterans bar. And it's like, okay, like, you know? And I get it, but it's like, I hope it ain't like them old ones like we see on the corner and shit, like chapter this with the moose head, you know? Like, we get it. Shout out to our vets and shit, right? But I hope you got like some titty bar in the back or something, because ain't nobody coming to that shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's something that's like real lame, G. For real, something that's lame as fuck. And I feel like you separated yourself from it. Maybe you didn't tell somebody that you thought this shit was lame and shit. You just kind of separated from them and let them do that shit. And maybe the whole goal was to make you feel like you weren't a part of this shit. But I don't feel like you wanted to be a part of this lame ass shit. And that could be why people are mad at you in the next 7 days. For sure. You got away from something. When other people are stuck, something was revealed to you and you released yourself. So this could have been something where people were blaming you for something. You was just taking it. You know what I mean? It's accusing you of something. Very accusatory, very whatever the hell. Because you didn't want to be a part of something, or you didn't look. I don't know what the deal was. But come to find out, all them people look stupid for sticking with somebody. You know what I mean? Who's the person? I don't know, divine masculine. It's like they're all mad because they invested their money. They got involved in the pyramid scheme. It's like some shit like that. And you didn't invest your money. And 8 months down the line, your whole family broke and shit. Money all tied up in some pyramid scheme. And they mad at you. Like, what the fuck? What did we do? Nothing. Shit, we gotta blame somebody, says this person. I'm talking about these people pissed off. These people pissed off about this man, this Charlie man too. Okay? Outraged about that shit. Okay? And that's all I have to say about that. Let's move on. Put some on the net here. Heart. Catch your heart. Caught your heart. Oh shit. Who done caught your heart? So you mad you stuck somewhere too? Because this would be like somebody caught your heart. Like fuck. Like that's the one. And you could be married. Some of y'all could be locked up. Shout out to the homies, okay? Free some of y'all, not all y'all, okay? This could be somebody caught your heart and it's like you live in a different country, state, or it feels like somebody's stuck with something or someone. Somebody like fell in love, or you love somebody, or somebody loves you, divine masculine, but somebody here is angry because they stuck. I feel like somebody just chose something else. But I feel like, you know, my readings ain't usually like, oh yeah, they chose a third party, blah, blah, blah. But it's usually deeper than that. You know, somebody could have caught something. You know what I mean? Or it turned into your enemy type shit. Because why is this motherfucker angry like this? This like somebody like it's a thin line between love and hate and shit. Look at that. I don't trust that shit. Back the fuck up, okay? I don't trust that shit. Somebody still mad, divine masculine. That you caught feelings for somebody else, possibly. Or you're still mad that somebody caught feelings for somebody else. Motherfucker still mad. Why this little boy so mad? Or this person so mad? Yeah, look, relationship. Caught the hell up. I'm so... Yeah. Somebody was yelling from the mountaintops that they weren't in a relationship with you. I am not in a relationship with Lisa, okay? There's like this type of shit. Everybody like, okay, why you still talking about it then? What's the problem? Somebody is like upset, G. Okay? Somebody's mad that they love somebody. It could be what this is too. And they stuck with somebody else, or somebody lost the person that they love because they denied them so many times. Somebody name could be Peter or Pete or Petey or some shit. But somebody could have denied a person so many times, or how they felt about you, divine masculine, divine feminine, so many times that it broke the bond between you and somebody. So you moved on. And now somebody walking around kicking over trash cans, raccoons, everything. Somebody, it's not funny, because somebody kick a dog. This person is that pissed off, okay? I hope you ain't out here hurting animals and shit. Somebody gonna fuck around and have a stroke or a heart attack or some shit, okay? They veins and arteries and all types of shit is all fucked up, okay? Because they get so worked up, so caught up in stuff. Be aware of your temper, divine masculine and divine feminine. Where you get so mad that fucking vein pop out the side of your neck or your forehead, or y'all them people that get real red, or your eyes get big, your nostrils flare, all that shit. Calm the fuck down. Somebody gonna fuck around, okay? Somebody feels enraged. If I move that heart over to the little boy, that's somebody who's like feeling a lot of anger. And it's because they got caught up in something. I'm telling you. We'll see what somebody got stuck up in, but it feels like somebody's mad at themselves, but they're blaming you, divine masculine or divine feminine, okay? In the next 7 days. It's your fault. I don't know how they twisted Look at this shoelace. I don't know how they twisted all that shit up and made it your fault. But be aware, in the next 7 days, somebody's going to figure out how to tie you into some misfortune or some bad thing that happens to them. And you was way on the other side of the fucking country. You was at work. You was asleep. You was in the hospital. You know, you was playing Fortnite and shit. Like, I have no clue what the fuck y'all are talking about. Real shit. They know that shit, but it's just like, blame the blacks. Yeah, is what I heard. What the hell? Don't blame us. We was nowhere near that place. Okay, y'all saw that. And the one they did catch was still in MAGA hats, and I'm like, that's us. The man stealing the hat right after a man just got shot on the live TV. That is us. And throwing them out into the crowd. That's some nigga shit. That's the only one that I saw. Okay, so that's about all we, you know. Maybe they pulled him in. And you could tell he was like a photographer or something. The only black man in Utah I saw that day. Okay? He looked like a photographer. And he looked like he wanted to, you know what I mean, come up real quick, let the crowd know, like, this the last time y'all catch a cab. He felt like, you know, a rapper at that time. Like, yeah, here you go, ladies. Yeah, that type of shit. But he wasn't involved. Anyway. Somebody damn sure is caught up in something here, divine masculine. Somebody could have got somebody pregnant. Or somebody married somebody out here. Somebody got married to somebody, moved in, and made some type of commitment and tied themselves to someone. And then they fell in love with you, divine masculine, like after this or whatever, and they're stuck. They could have just, but I feel like this person was denying you too. So let's say somebody was married and their spouse was like, do you have feelings for this divine masculine? They were like, no, I told you several times, Michelle, that I don't. This, I don't know, or somebody, or Rick, somebody, right? I don't have no feelings for that person. And they said it over and over and over. This person could have joined in some shit, like to prove that they didn't feel a certain way about you, like talk real bad, did real bad shit when they really did though, like love you, you know, or they really did care, or they really did want to work with you. It's like, you know, they want to be a part of something. Did somebody want to be part of a crowd or some shit like that, or they care about how they look in front of people and shit. So I don't know if you picked up on this energy or you, divine feminine, but somebody was like, bet, you know what I mean? Stay where you at. That's probably where you're supposed to be. And now I don't know if this person realized that they caught feelings for you, they love you and shit, but they done already signed on the dotted line with somebody else. And that's why they're really upset, but they want to blame you. If you had just told me you were an X-Man, like this type of shit, like, bitch, why I gotta give you my spiritual social security number, bitch, for you to be a good person? No. Go back with the humans. This like this type of shit. Now somebody want to be down because they realize you an X-Man now, and they stuck with a human. Well, shit. You know, it's like you wasn't X-Man material. It's all good. You know, I feel like you're not even upset about something. And somebody is like, I don't know, somebody needs some help. Okay, they do, or they need to pray. I don't dip themselves in some, I don't know. Put some on. Let's see what they stuck with. What is this person stuck with? Butterfly, metamorphosis. This is like my death card. Like transformation from the caterpillar to the butterfly. Monarch. They could be the head of something, whoever this is, or consider themselves the head of something. That's why they stayed. This could have been somebody who was offered a job, you know, to go to like a new company that was just getting up off the ground, and somebody was like, they wanted to go because they believed in everything that company, this could be your company, everything you believed in, they believed in your vision and everything, but they like, nah, I don't think I want to fuck with it, but they really did. And that's fine if they didn't want to fuck with it, they didn't, you know, but they really did, right? Like I said, but even if they really did and didn't want to fuck with it, that's fine. It was till they started getting caught up with other people and sitting there mocking you, talking shit about your business and all that shit, knowing damn well they wanted to be down with that shit. Then they tried to help destroy your shit or make something stick, you know? It's like this type of shit, like, you know, a friend that turned foe, but you didn't even know it was a friend first because they didn't even really, they never acted upon it. This like somebody who wishes they would have treated you better, G, pretty much. And whoever that they're stuck with, or these people, or this family, or this job, or relationship, or whatever this is, they're unhappy there. But that's where they got to stay. Well, they got to pledge their allegiance to this monarch, whoever this is. Somebody on their way up out of here anyway. So somebody out here damn sure is in transition right now. Okay? I don't know if this person knows it, but they are. Yeah. Okay. This angry person, they're in transition. So I don't even know if they know. Side note, I feel like you've also transformed divine masculine. So you've like there's been like some type of upgrade or something that you've experienced spiritually in the middle of whatever this is going on with somebody trying to catch you up in something. They didn't realize you were transforming at the same time. So you had risen above some shit, you know? Somebody still like on an old timeline with you. That could really be why somebody upset. They're still on an old timeline with you. They don't understand this new you. You know what I mean? And it's like, and they can't get to this new you. They don't think like this new you or anything. It's like your old life is what this shit is. And somebody out here is pissed the fuck off and they don't know who to take it out on. This somebody who like punched the air all night. You know what I mean? Like, well, you know, like this type of shit. They're stuck with this though. Like that, this is just the way that it is. This is something that somebody can't change here, and they're like pissed off. Somebody doesn't know how to let things go, and they're a sore loser. And I feel like you're the one that got away, or you're free, or your spirit is free, or you're ascending or some shit like that, or the divorce is final, you can move on, or some shit like that. Now they realize he really was the best fit for the job. Yeah, well, when he applied for the position, y'all told him to fuck off and shit. Y'all gave it to somebody else. Y'all thought he was just gonna sit around here, you know? Like he was gonna overwork and underpay the man? No. So then you leave, get a new job, and this is like all the people in the office arguing and fighting. Lisa, where's the file? I don't know. I gave it to Ricky yesterday. Just like people all stumping through the office and shit, and it's literally because you're not there. They don't know what to do, who to blame. It's just a fucked up ass time. That's like what this is. Oh wow, bro. You must have left something. I'm telling you, got out of something, you left something, and it's had such a major impact on people that shit is literally falling apart. Okay? People veins and shit is like and arteries and shit and heart and shit and all types of shit is like nervous system all fucked up. Okay? For real. Somebody caught you in the middle of your change. Like of who you were meant to become. Somebody, I don't know. You must be getting ready to level up in some type of way. So when all this started happening, where somebody like could have whatever they was trying to do, get you caught up in some shit, or they wanted you to feel like you was caught, or you didn't have anywhere to turn, and you were stuck in all this other shit. Somebody's just now realizing that you were free the whole time. You were in the middle of a transition. You know what they showing me? And they keep talking about X-Men, but I don't know which one that was. Where the little boy was in the bathroom, and his dad was knocking on the door, and the little boy was trying to pluck them wings out his back. He was an angel and shit, but as a little boy, them wings was coming out his back and he was all bleeding and shit, and he was like, I'm coming, right? His dad didn't know he was a mutant and shit. Didn't he become a bad angel too, or a dark angel or some shit? I can't remember. But it's something like that. It's something like that, like is what they're showing me. And now somebody realizes, damn, that was an angel, or that was the way out, the ticket, you know what I mean, the best man that I was gonna ever come into contact with, or that was a really good person, really good friend. Somebody's starting to realize that shit, and there's nothing they can do about it, because I feel like you know exactly what's been going on with somebody, that they're in a bad way. You know what I mean? Things ain't going well for them and all type of shit. You knew that company would go down, that girl would go down, that friend group would go down, the family, all that shit. When you everything. When you separated from some shit, you already knew, and it was like you already accepted it. It could have been your own shit that you had to release to somebody else, and you already knew when they get this shit, they gonna motherfuck it all up. It's like Nana leaving her house to somebody, and you know them niggas ain't did shit. You know, it's like this type of thing. Like, it's just falling apart. She be rolling around in her grave right now. She saw that lawn. Like, this type of shit. It's like Banana just released the house. Like, what can she do on the other side? It's giving me this type of energy, and not that you pass away or anything like that, but it's just like, you're not holding on to whatever somebody thought you were holding on to, or you don't consider that an asset. It's left there, you know, because those people aren't going anywhere. So these are things that you're leaving somewhere for people to go ahead and destroy, because I'll never be back here. We'll never be back together. I'll never talk to you again. You know what I mean? You'll never see me working around you people ever again. So you can have the binder with all the secret notes and shit, but it's for this job. It ain't for my life, you know? This like, now we get to figure out how he did it. Now we have his old, you know, whatever, notebooks and shit. And it's like, yeah, you got them, but a key word is old notebooks. You don't have the new one. Yeah, because that's the timeline. Somebody has to stay on the old timeline in regards to you. That's the only way they can feel connected. But that's not even you no more. And that's why somebody's upset. That's why somebody's upset. Where is he? Yeah, somebody that's supposed to be the head of something is pissed off, G. Somebody could be stuck with something that's deadly too. Okay? Something I keep picking up on somebody who got HIV or AIDS. So, but that is how it transforms. Sometimes people can go from HIV to full-blown AIDS is what this is. And they die like that. Yeah. And somebody mad that they got caught up. You know what I mean? I don't know who they were liking on the internet and all this other shit. Somebody get caught up out here with some shit. And this is somebody just mad at somebody that just lives a healthier life or didn't get dealt the same cards. It's like somebody going around blaming you for their bad choices. And whatever bad choice they made, they got stuck with something. And you are not. It doesn't even mean that you even got approached with the same bad choice. It's just a fucking hater out here. Anybody that smile, anybody that laugh, have a good day, like whoever this is, they have all bad days and shit, whoever this is. But it's because of some choice they made long ago. It could be a long time ago they made this choice and they just feel, you know what I mean, like shit because it didn't work out and all this other shit. That's not our fault, lady or sir. Shit. That's who this is. So misery loves company. So this is somebody you got away from real quick, or you saw something was gonna go down and you like, nah, I ain't about to get wrapped up in that shit. Somebody mad you didn't get wrapped up in that shit. And they stuck with this shit to the end. They stuck with this shit to the end. Damn. Where is he in this? That's way too many, and I knew it was gonna come out, but we ain't keeping them all. This mind can walk and talk and chew gum at the same time. It's like my multi-talented card. And then you got the ascension card. I told you, you were in the middle of a transformation or an ascension or an upgrade spiritually. That's where you are. You've upgraded in your thinking. What you watch, what you read, what you find attractive, they said. Yeah, so this could be some old ass lover and shit that think they still got your heart and you ain't even attracted to that type of person anymore because you were in like some low vibrational shit when you fuck with that motherfucker. You know what I mean? So your eyes have been open, a lot of life done happened and shit. Somebody's still stuck on that timeline. You know what I mean? And so they posting pictures on Instagram with men and shit that they don't even want to be with and shit, hoping you look at it. You like, that was 2017 when we fucked. That's what you would say. Somebody stuck on that year, G. For real. They're thinking that you're somebody out here. I don't feel like you're paying attention to this person for real, okay? Or divine feminine. Y'all may not even. Some of y'all know who these people are. As far as you know, I'll put it to you this way: you know who all of these people are, but some of these people you're not suspecting because you ain't thought about these people in years, or somebody that you dated in years or some shit. Or yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like you've ascended. Like you're attracted to new things. I'm into new things, meeting new people. You could have started a new job, moved somewhere new. Like it feels, you feel real new is what this is. And somebody is still stuck on the old timeline of you. And that's the one they're attacking or trying to make jealous or feel some type of way. And that's why you don't get caught up. Because you don't reside. This person's on like level 7. You're on level 17. You know, that's where they're operating out of. But the last time maybe shit, you know, you got to work your way up. So you were on level 7 with this person, and then you upgraded, you ascended, you did the work on yourself. This person never did, and they never realized that the whole time you were ascending a step further. Like this is an escalator, motherfucker. You know, this is like somebody standing at the bottom of the escalator and shit, and you get on, and they like, you know, it's like face to face at first when you first get on the escalator, but you know how the escalator goes up, 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 up. Somebody just now realizing like you're gone, G. Like you were ascending the whole time. You were never staying somewhere. So somebody's realizing that's why he never proposed and shit. Like he had no intentions of getting married to me at all. Like I don't think so, ma'am. You know, like this type of shit. It's like somebody's just picking up on that. Like you didn't see them as wife material. Or he was looking for a job the whole time that he was here at this job. He sure was. He never felt settled here. You know what I mean? He saw through all this shit. It's like what this is. And people are just realizing that when you put in your 2 weeks. And they're like, wow, you haven't even been here long. Like, man, I've been trying to get out of here ever since the day I fucking started, okay? And you wouldn't say that shit, or maybe you would, but that's like what this is. Because they realize it, though. They like, maybe we should have treated him better. I thought he'd stick around a little, or she would stick around a little bit longer. Hell no. Hell no. Somebody's like in a growth process right here. Is what this is. And it's, yeah, they keep showing me the little boy with them feathers growing out his back. Okay? turning into an angel, turning into an earth angel or some type of angel or some type of, I don't know, whatever, doer of God, they said. Whatever he wants you to do, basically. You guys are turning into that. And somebody, like you're turning into the divine masculine, basically. It's like, and if you already were one, it's being enhanced. Like I said, like the escalator, it's more levels to this shit. You go on like another level, and somebody didn't realize that. They still were looking at you. So this is like somebody still looking at you as a little kid. You know what I mean? Not realizing you a grown man and shit, but they realize you a grown man when they call you and something happening to them. They wouldn't call no kid, would they? No, they call a grown up to come help them handle this shit. And when they call you, they already know. Like, yeah, I can never talk to them like a kid again and shit. Because that motherfucker, that's the only person I could call. Yeah. Somebody gonna put some fucking respect on your name is what the fuck's gonna happen and shit. Okay? Yeah. They weren't doing that. Or they were, if anything, they didn't even really have to put the respect on your name, but damn sure don't put no disrespect on my name. And people were doing that shit. Somebody was damn sure disrespecting you and shit, okay, for sure. Or disrespecting something, their feelings, okay? Now whoever this is, they still disrespectful. That's why I said somebody didn't even really learn their lesson. Oh, I'm gonna put another one here. But somebody didn't even really learn their lesson. They still disrespect. Now somebody disrespect the person they stuck with. Or disrespect the people at the job because they feel like they stuck at this job after you quit. This like a coworker you were cool with, and you like, yeah, man, I'm up out of here in like a week and shit. Got me a new job. Boop, boop, boop. It was cool working with you. You dap them up and shit, right? And you leave. This motherfucker is terrorizing everybody at the job. And people don't know what's wrong with this motherfucker. Like, what's wrong with you, Derek? What's going on? Ever since Divine Masculine quit, you seem a little bit off and off your game and all, you know? They really are. And the rest of the office is too, but they not acting like Derek and shit, okay? So I don't know. It's like people like on some hater shit that you got away. That's what it feels like. But you had been got away. Your body was just there. That's all. That's why I said somebody transitioned and they don't even know in another way. But your body may have been somewhere, but you had checked out a long time ago. You know? It's like in a relationship where you just like, no, I ain't gonna be here long. So it's like I just gotta live here, or this where I stay and shit. But I totally checked out this motherfucker mentally, emotionally, and all that shittily. Okay? I'm not even tied to that shit. Like, you know, as soon as I can get out my body, as soon as I can get my body out of this situation, I am. This could be a state, a job, or whatever, but you don't have no love for this shit, whatever this is. And right when you get ready to separate, or you have separated because you don't have love for this, number one, you already tried to put something into, you tried to put love into this. Let me start there. Divine masculine, divine feminine. You tried to put love into this situation, and motherfuckers denied you and mocked you and all this other shit and rejected you and all types of shit, right? They just made a big ass problem out of nothing. Yeah, they made a big ass like knot out of something. You know, when you were trying to untie the knot, they wanted to add more people, add more strings and shit, make it all messy. And you separated yourself. So now this person and you know what I mean? Successfully separated yourself, they said. Yeah, you successfully separated yourself. So you weren't down and out. You learned the lesson. You healed. You moved on. Got a new job. Got a new relationship. Stayed single. I don't know what you did. Okay? And now somebody is upset realizing, damn. They're upset because they couldn't keep you all caught up in whatever web they have. And they also got feelings. That's why I said somebody out here got problems. They don't know if they want to like love you or hurt you and shit or work with you or work against you type shit. Like this person has like a jealous heart. They do. Whoever, even if this is somebody that you would be like, you know, like in a relationship with, you two divine feminine, like this person would eventually get jealous of you. Yeah, it's giving me Cain and Abel energy, you know? It's like they're not focused on their work, they're focused on your work, and I thought we were working together is what you would say. But this person can't even produce their shit because they so busy looking at yours. Then they get mad at the praise that you get and all this other shit. Yeah. Be aware of whoever this is. You see through this person already. Or whatever this is. And that's why they feel upset too, because their ass got caught up. Yes. This could happen online. Skull endings. Told you somebody was transforming at the same time, G. Okay? Somebody is going to pass away though. I'm asking where you are. Somebody's going to ascend out here, okay? Like for real, their spirit is going to separate from the flesh. My condolences, divine masculine. Some for the rest of y'all, for the majority of you, I feel like some of y'all become like ascended masters. Is what this feels like. You were in like or in class. This is a really good school. Yeah, somebody didn't realize you went to the university and shit. You know what I mean? Because of the way you dress, the way you look, what you do. I don't know. I don't know why somebody didn't believe like somebody judged you, basically misjudged you at that. Whoever this is, and you allowed them to. Or you need to know that you need to allow people to misjudge you and shit because they're making me feel like you a whole walking blessing out here. And that doesn't change because people reject you or they don't love you back or they treat you all crazy. That don't mean you're not the walking blessing. That just mean they wasn't ready to receive that shit. You feel me? And I feel like that's what this is all about. Somebody realizing that you were around as a blessing or you came to bless their ass and they took advantage of it or they didn't use the time wisely or some shit like that. And now wherever they're stuck is a dead-end job, a dead-end something. And now they realize you were working the whole time. You know what I mean? I was doing something the whole time, says you, to get out of this situation, to become a better person. Y'all, this is where y'all mind cap, is what you would tell somebody. They brain don't go further. Maybe somebody was looking at you like hope and shit. Like as long as he's here and shit, we can leech off of him and all that other shit. God is removing you from someone, okay? Or some place or something, or has some relationship, some family or some shit like that, and it's falling apart. And now everybody's like, damn, we wish we had him. And that's why I said it feels a little selfish. Because if this shit was thriving without you, they'd be like, we didn't need him anyway. And I got a better this and a better that. No, they're not even saying that. But I feel like they would if shit was going well. That's why I feel like you can't really trust these people. That's why you leave them whatever this is. So, or you let somebody have some shit. You know they're going to trash it anyway because you were the only one that had real love or had real vision for this shit and knew what it was supposed to be. None of these other people. So you knew I'm telling you, this could have been like some idea you came up with. And somehow something happened. I don't know, shit. Maybe you got married, had children. You're like, man, I can't even, you know what I mean? It's like some project. And it's like, I can't even be a part of it. I'm married now, we moving. And you like, you tell your people, like, man, make it work. Do what you got to do. And they fuck that shit all up, okay? But you knew that. You're like, it'll never get off the ground. I'm not worried. Yeah, it ain't like they was about to make no big money off of that shit with you not involved. That's like what this is. And so some shit closed down or shut down or somebody's like keeps breaking up after person after person after person after person when the most serious committed relationship they had was you. You already knew that shit was gonna happen. You don't have high expectations for whoever or whatever this is, and you never really did. You never really did for whoever this is. That's what it feels like to me. Why somebody thought they were your everything, you didn't even have high expectations for this shit. Okay? Or you didn't expect to be here long anyway. It's like, I can tell. Like, so let me do what I gotta do while I'm here. Somebody felt this way too before they passed away. One of your ancestors, okay? Felt this way before they passed away about someone, someplace, something. They already knew they shit was gonna go down. You know what I mean? Like, it'll never be the same. And it won't. Shit. That's why when band, like the lead singers of bands and shit, when they pass away and then the band try to do a tribute concert and they hire some new person to sing the other person's lyrics and shit, it don't hit the same. It don't hit like Kurt Cobain, though. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool. We get it. But that's not Kurt Cobain. It's like this type of shit. Yeah, there'll never be another Nirvana again. Everybody knows that shit. Everybody knows that shit. It's the same shit with this person. And that could be why somebody's upset too. Because they know they were a follower on your heels the whole time. You know what I mean? Like they were codependent on your energy. Or whatever you could do for them and shit. And they can't do shit without it. Or that's what they'll always be known for. Somebody gonna always be connected to your ass. You know what I mean? And they don't like that shit neither. But that's the only thing that put bread on their table. Is being connected to you. So if somebody hate that they got a name drop your ass. Motherfucker, if you want to eat, you do, bitch. This like this type of shit. When somebody pissed off, they wish it was them. And somebody here got some problems. I'm telling you, they do. Anyway. We're about to go to Patreon. If you'd like to follow us there, please click the link in the description box below this video here on YouTube to follow us on Patreon. If not, Divine Masculine, that's been your reading. Like I said, it may or may not have resonated with every single Divine Masculine. Still, thank you for visiting my channel, my Tripner Not Tarot. Please hit like, subscribe, share with your friends. Again, info for private readings will be below the video. You can purchase your gear, your life like deck, your doll face deck at theghetto9.com. And I will talk to you later. Love you. Bye.